Hello everyone, welcome to Cryptopreneur. 9 out of 10 central banks around the world are exploring central bank digital currencies, according to the results of a survey conducted by the Bank for International Settlements, BIS. The survey also found that more central banks are developing or testing a retail Cbdc or a digital currency designed to be used by consumers than a wholesale Cbdc, which is meant to be used by banks. The report, published on Friday by BIS, an umbrella group for central banks, presented the results of a survey of 81 central banks conducted in autumn 2021. The survey explored the level of engagement by banks in Cbdc work, along with their motivations and intentions concerning Cbdc issuance. BIS is owned by 63 central banks that represent about 95% of the world's total GDP. More than half of the surveyed central banks are developing CbdCs or running concrete experiments, according to the results. Around 20% are developing or testing a retail CbdC, which is twice the number of central banks working on a wholesale digital currency. Around the world, central banks are actively exploring CbdCs as economies look to strengthen their digital payments and banking infrastructure. From potentially improving financial inclusion to speeding up cross-border transfers, CbdCs theoretically hold many promises, but with China taking the lead in developing and testing a digital yuan, some governments around the world are also viewing CbdCs as a play for monetary sovereignty. According to the Atlantic Council's Cbdc tracker, 87 countries representing over 90% of the global economy are working on CbdCs. On average, almost 6 out of 10 respondent central banks said that this growth has accelerated their work on CbdCs, the report said. Jurisdictions represented the BIS survey make up close to 76% of the world's population, with 56 of the surveyed central banks representing emerging and developing economies. While central banks in the Bahamas, China, and Nigeria have already issued or are piloting a retail CbdC, the survey found that other jurisdictions will likely follow with 68% in the foreseeable future. In addition to questions about CbdCs, the survey also asked central banks about stablecoins, which are cryptocurrencies pegged to the value of other assets or currencies like the US dollar, and cryptocurrencies in general. About 70% of central banks are looking into the potential impact of stablecoins on monetary and financial stability, while around a quarter are studying the use of cryptocurrencies.